And here are the crypto top headlines. One of the largest German banks will start holding crypto. Next, Wall Street veteran says Ripple Proper Party on September 29th is not just about the price of XRP. So what is this party all about? Also, Coinbase pauses staking services in 4 U.S. states following regulators' orders. And G20 moves forward with international crypto framework. Welcome to Crypto Top Headlines, your trusted news source for all things crypto. Our first top headline is this 153-year-old bank giant will start holding crypto for clients. Deutsche Bank will start holding cryptocurrencies for its institutional clients. The bank had applied for a digital asset custody license in Germany back in June. The action represents the most recent indicator of banks' crypto adoption. Deutsche Bank, boasting nearly $1.5 trillion in assets, has initiated custody services for its clients' cryptos. The 153-year-old banking behemoth joins the ranks of banks like Standard Chartered, BNY Mellon, and Societe Generale, all of which offer crypto custody solutions. Deutsche Bank's new take on crypto. Deutsche Bank released a statement regarding its partnership with the Swiss crypto firm Taurus. This partnership aims to provide crypto custody services and address tokenized assets. As the digital asset space is expected to encompass trillions of dollars of assets, it is bound to be seen as one of the priorities for investors and corporations alike. Our focus is not just on cryptocurrencies, but supporting our clients in the overall digital assets ecosystem. Our product design and the nature of custody for clients will make sure that there is not the risk of contaminating the bank's other activities, Deutsche Bank's Paul Maley said. It is worth noting that Deutsche Bank had participated in Taurus's $65 million Series B fundraising round in February. This week also brought the news of London's HSBC collaborating with the crypto custody tech firm Fireblocks, which boasts previous collaborations with banking leaders like BNY Mellon and BNP Paribas. Though a spokesperson clarified that Deutsche Bank is not immediately venturing into crypto trading, this contradicts a statement from a 2020 World Economic Forum paper. Interestingly, as recently as June, the bank had sought a crypto custody license in Germany. While historically skeptical of crypto, the bank has shown consistent interest in blockchain, championing its benefits in several articles since 2017. I would simply not recommend Bitcoin to everyday investor, Ulrich Stefan, chief strategist at Deutsche Bank, said. Bank's opinion shifts regarding crypto have been noteworthy, albeit gradual. In February 2019, Bank of America and JP Morgan Chase & Company expressed apprehensions about crypto. The latter's CEO, Jamie Dimon, had even gone on record to label Bitcoin as a fraud. Despite these progressive steps, crypto still registers as a global economic threat in many banks' eyes. Last year's Terraform Labs, Terra USD, UST collapse wiped billions off the market value, exacerbated by FTX's implosion in November. The subsequent crypto winter has since cast a shadow of caution over traditional finance. An unsettling incident in March spotlighted a mid-tier banking crisis in the U.S., with banks' stocks plummeting. 3 implicated banks had some degree of crypto association, tarnishing the image of crypto even further. Silvergate Capital, the most crypto-affirmative bank of the trio, had been a substantial lender within the industry. So I think what we're seeing here is banks are realizing that if they don't get into crypto, they're going to be left behind, because crypto is definitely here to stay. And so I think they're trying to ride that fence and straddle both sides, trying to figure out, we don't want to say we're all in because we're not ready yet, and we don't want clients to jump to other banks that might be ready before we are. So It seems like it's kind of a race to get everything set up, and they just don't want to announce that they're 100% willing to get into crypto. But it is coming. Next top headline. Wall Street veteran says Ripple Proper Party is not about XRP price. Wall Street veteran Jones believes the Ripple Proper Party is not just about the price of XRP, but a celebration of the removal of legal shackles from Ripple and XRP. Wall Street financial expert Linda P. Jones has taken to X to express her view on the upcoming XRP party, commemorating the significant regulatory triumph against the U.S. securities regulator. Jones expressed her enthusiasm about the upcoming event, which Ripple named the Proper Party. The Wall Street veteran noted that the celebration would be epic, in her words. Moreover, Jones counseled those bothered about XRP's price, stressing that the celebration transcends the value of XRP. She expressed that it is primarily about celebrating the removal of regulatory constraints. She noted that the freedom Ripple and XRP now will afford them the bright future awaiting them. Also, Jones highlighted the opportunity to meet physically and connect with the vibrant XRP community members. The frosting will be meeting the incredible people in the XRP community, she remarked. Ultimately, Jones expressed gratitude to Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, and the entire Ripple team. She thanked them for their enthusiasm, means, and dedication in organizing the celebration. Ripple Proper Party. As the Crypto Basic reported, Ripple is hosting a proper party to rejoice over the victory judgment in the U.S. court granted on July 13th. The celebration is 2 weeks away, slated for September 29, and it will be at the heart of the New York City. Furthermore, Ripple recently provided further details about the party. It created a website accepting registrations for persons interested in the party. Ripple has clarified that it is a free registration requiring no fees. Notably, attendees must register with their legal name, as no crypto alias is permitted. Additionally, the party is open to ages 21 and above. A government-issued ID must be tendered for verification before admission into the event. At the time of reporting, the second window for reservation is closed. So this will be interesting to see what actually gets announced. There's a lot of people in the XRP community thinking this can't be just a celebration of the legal clarity winning the lawsuit from the SEC. Some people think because it's going to be in New York, that because Ripple's headquartered in San Francisco, but with this party in New York, people are thinking that there's going to be an announcement of Ripple going public. So we shall see. Our next headline, Coinbase pauses staking services in 4 U.S. states following regulators' orders. According to the U.S. crypto exchange, only regulators' actions in California, New Jersey, South Carolina, and Wisconsin require a pause in staking additional assets. United States-based cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase has announced it will be temporarily stopping customers from staking additional assets in 4 states amid legal proceedings from local regulators. In a July 14th blog post, Coinbase said users in California, New Jersey, South Carolina, and Wisconsin would be restricted from using certain staking services until further notice. Following the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission filing a lawsuit against the crypto exchange in June for offering unregistered securities, the regulatory bodies in 10 U.S. states started their own legal proceedings, prompting the suspension of certain services. We strongly disagree with any allegation that our staking services are securities, said Coinbase, but we will fully comply with the preliminary state orders where required, even though that comes before we've had an opportunity to defend ourselves. According to Coinbase, only the regulators' actions in California, New Jersey, South Carolina, and Wisconsin require a pause in staking additional assets. Users based in Alabama, Illinois, Kentucky, Maryland, Vermont, and Washington are eligible to stake crypto just as they were before. The announcement followed the first pre-motion hearing in the SEC's case against Coinbase. The commission filed the lawsuit on June 6th, alleging the crypto exchange has operated as an unregistered security broker since 2019. Coinbase has largely denied all the allegations. State and federal regulators have gone after other crypto firms for staking, claiming the services violated securities laws. In February, Kraken reached a $30 million settlement with the SEC, requiring it to stop offering staking services or programs to U.S. clients. It's interesting to see how this will play out. We know the SEC is taking a lot of losses lately in some of their lawsuits, and it's good to see Coinbase is fighting these lawsuits and really trying to push back on the SEC. So we will see what happens. Our next top headline, G20 moves forward with international crypto framework. The upcoming framework will affect users in several countries by automatically exchanging information about crypto transactions between jurisdictions on an annual basis. Leaders of the 20 biggest economies in the world, collectively known as G20, are pushing for a speedy implementation of a cross-border framework for crypto assets. According to local reports in New Delhi, where the group members are attending a 2-day summit, the framework will facilitate information exchange between countries beginning in 2027. We call for the swift implementation of the Crypto Asset Reporting Framework, CARF, and amendments to the CRS, Common Reporting Standard. We ask the Global Forum on Transparency and Exchange of Information for Tax Purposes to identify an appropriate and coordinated timeline to commence exchanges by relevant jurisdictions, stated a consensus declaration signed by G20 leaders. Several countries would be affected by the upcoming framework, including Argentina, Australia, Brazil, Canada, China, France, Germany, India, Indonesia, Italy, Japan, Mexico, Russia, Saudi Arabia, South Africa, South Korea, Turkey, the United Kingdom, and the United States, as well as the European Union. 2/3 of the world's population lives in a G20 country. The Crypto Asset Reporting Framework was first introduced in October of 2022 by the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. The document was designed to give tax authorities greater visibility into crypto transactions, as well as the individuals behind them. Under the proposed framework, countries would automatically exchange information on crypto transactions between jurisdictions annually, covering transactions on unregulated crypto chain exchanges and wallet providers. Crypto transactions are already subject to new disclosure standards in many countries. In May, the European Union approved updated rules to adhere to the CARF, setting procedures for automatic information sharing between European governments for tax purposes. As per the new rules, the transfer of digital assets should be accompanied by the name of the beneficiary's distributed ledger address, as well as the beneficiary's account number. The group also endorsed recommendations from the Financial Stability Board for the regulation, supervision, and oversight of crypto assets activities and markets of global stablecoin arrangements, according to the statement. Published in July, the recommendations set similar standards for stablecoins as commercial banks and urge regulators to prohibit any activities hindering the identification of involved participants, among other recommendations. So what we see here, including the first headline that I went over about Deutsche Bank and a bunch of banks getting into crypto, the banking industry as well as countries around the world and G20, they realize that crypto is here to stay, and they're just going to have to come up with a framework and get regulation and laws in place, because crypto isn't going anywhere. So this concludes our top headlines. If you haven't already done so, don't forget to click on the like and subscribe buttons, as well as the notification bell. Also, leave your thoughts in the comments and share this video with your friends and family. Thank you all for watching Crypto Top Headlines, your trusted news source for all things crypto.